Yeah, well, look, I've known for a couple of seasons now that Rishabh Pant's got that X factor about him. But what I'm liking more and more is how he's turning that into match-winning performances more and more often as well. I think if you look at the back half of last season, when he was probably playing his best was when our team played our best and won most games. That even yesterday, we'd set up a really good platform for him to go in and express himself at the end of the innings. I think Colin Ingram did a great job yesterday at changing the momentum of the game for us and giving us a platform for Rishabh to go in and finish off the innings. But look, he's something special. I made mention of that in the team chat that we had last night. You don't see innings like that every day, and he's doing it more and more. So, Shreyas spoke about himself maturing as a player over the last 12 or 18 months, and I've really seen Rishabh Pant mature his game and mature as a person as well, and that won't be the only game he wins for Delhi this year. He'll win many more games for sure. Oh no, I don't. I think there's still different techniques that need to be employed in every format of the game. I'm sure that if we saw Rishabh bat the way he did last night, that's not going to stand up in a Test match in England or South Africa. I mean, you still have to have a base set of skills. If you want to play 4 or 5 day cricket, you need to have a technique that's going to stand up to bat for 10 hours at a time. Simple as that. I think the modern player now, the generation of players now are exceptionally skillful. They're exceptionally powerful. They're used to training a certain way, which is probably with more freedom than players in the past, where they just go to the nets and work on hitting things. I mean, when I was coming through, you were going to the nets to really work on the defensive side of your game first, and then elaborate later. But these guys now are, they're playing a lot of short format cricket. They're playing a lot of T20 cricket, and the way that they train, the way they hit the ball now, it's great to sit back as a coach, and when you do some things with them at training, it's great to see it come off in the game. Yeah, look, that is what we want from Shikhar. We want Shikhar to be able to hold the top of our innings together, hold that top order together, and I think probably the reason that he was probably a little bit more subdued yesterday was that it wasn't an easy wicket early on. I think the first 3 or 4 batsmen that came back in said that there was just a little bit of seam movement in the pitch. So we needed Shikhar to play that sort of role, get through the tough overs, and that was going to allow guys like Ingram and Rishabh Pant to come in and play the way they did later on. So I thought that was a really encouraging start for Shikhar for the Delhi Capitals, and he'll get better. He'll build on that. That was exactly what we wanted from him. Yeah, the spinners won't worry us. We've got a well-balanced lineup. You think about our top 4 batsmen that we've got are 4 of India's best players. So they're brought up playing the spin. Yes, Chennai, had a really good win on the back of their spin bowlers in their first game. Hopefully this wicket here in Delhi doesn't spin quite as much as that one spun the other night. But I'm pretty confident in this group of batters that we got together that they can get the job done against the Chennai spinners for sure. Yeah, look, I had a great chat after the game last night. Ishant's work ethic since he's been here with the Delhi Capitals has been absolutely outstanding. And I made sure the first day of training that I got to him, I spoke to him about what I expected of him as far as his playing is concerned, but also he's a leader around our group now. He's an experienced guy that's played a lot of international cricket, and he's also got a role to play to help some of our younger Indian fast bowlers out as well. But look, he's worked exceptionally hard. I think he's actually, and Shreyas will probably agree, I think he's bowling as well now as he's probably ever bowled in his career. Even his pace, I think, is probably as quick as he's bowled in his career, which is a great sign. So he did a great job for us last night. Bowling those 3 overs up front in the power play, really set the game up for us. So when as a coach, when you see guys like that work that hard and then get the results, it's really pleasing. So a big pat on the back to him. Look, so far I haven't had to tell any of our players anything other than focusing on winning games in the IPL, winning games for Delhi Capitals. That's all that I'm here to do and to worry about, is to make sure that the players are well prepared to hopefully win games like we did yesterday. If you're talking about Rishabh only, I'd still keep his name in, Shreyas' name in calculations as well for that World Cup squad. But all they can do is score runs in the IPL. If they score runs in the IPL, they're giving themselves a chance to be picked in that World Cup squad. But from what I've seen so far, every one of our boys has been completely focused on doing the best they can for the Delhi Capitals. And as long as that stays the way, then I won't have to say too much at all.
Obviously, it's another opportunity for me. It's a great platform. Before the IPL, I'm getting to play the matches. And yes, I'm not at all focusing about the World Cup at the moment. It's really important for me to win matches for Delhi Capitals as being a captain. And yes, performing runs at the same time, that would be my first priority. So everything else would be just following and yeah, as you said, thinking about the World Cup wouldn't be in my mind for throughout this period. So I'll be just focusing on IPL. Yes, I've been playing good amount of cricket for the last 2 years, and we are currently used to changing of different formats and trying to use different mindset in every field. So when it's T20, I'm really happy because you can express your freedom and you can go from the first ball itself. So I really love to handle myself in pressure situations, and I've seen that over the years I've become more mature as a player and trying to build myself as having a good temperament as a batsman, and that's what I've been focusing on.